is part 2 of a 3-part video series on making a crochet basket. In part 1, we learned to do the front post single crochet to create this flat bottom. Now we are working on the body of our basket, and we're going to be using the stitch called the camel stitch. The camel stitch provides a really unique texture, and it has the appearance of a knit stitch, but it is not worked in your usual 2 loops. You are looking for a 3rd loop that appears sort of behind the stitch, and I'll show you what I mean. So I haven't joined my round. I'm going to join my round by slip stitching into the back loop only, and I do that because it kind of lessens the harshness of the join when working with the camel stitch. So I've slip stitched in. Now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to be working a half double crochet for the camel stitch. It should be noted that you aren't going to see this 3rd loop that we're working in here on a single crochet. This 3rd loop only appears when you're working a double crochet or a half double crochet. So if you look, here is, let me take this out, here is the first 2 loops of the normal stitch that you would normally work through. I've slip stitched through the back loop, so this front one is hanging out, and I've chained 1. Now I'm going to look for that 3rd loop on the inside of my work, and it's right here, and that's the stitch I'm going to be working into. So I'm working half double crochets, slipping through that 3rd loop, that back loop, and completing my half double crochet. Let's do that again. Yarn over. There are your 2, there's the V of the stitch that you normally work in, but you're going to sort of flip it on the inside and look for that back loop. You're going to work in there. It gets a little easier the more you've done. There's the V, flip it in, there's that back loop that I want. Complete my half double crochet through there. Okay, if you stop and look, you see that this is sort of popping out like a ribbing, and it looks similar to a knit stitch. So let's keep going, working into that 3rd loop on the inside of the stitch all the way around. Start to get more familiar with it the more you do it. And that normal V of the stitch sort of turns out to the front and doesn't even get in your way after a while. Right, working my way around. After this round of the camel stitch, I'm going to work the majority of the body of my basket using this camel stitch. Okay, I have one more here. And now I'm going to join to your first stitch here, but into the back loop with a slip stitch. Whoops. That is 1 round of the camel stitch. Let's see what the next round will look like. So chain 1, flip to the back, flip to the inside, looking for that 3rd loop right there, and completing your half double crochet. Looking for that 3rd loop right there, and then working our way around. You can work this round of the basket for as long as you would like, for whatever height you would like in your basket. You can make a tall basket, a short basket. If your basket has a larger base, you might want more rows of this camel stitch. almost to the end. Joining with a slip stitch. And there you go. That's 2 rounds of the camel stitch, and I really like how it brings those 2 rows really close together. So continue this stitch for as long as, or as high as you'd like your basket, and we'll come back for part 3 of our basket series.